Hello, this is Vulturefire, and I am picking up this recording right after where the last one left off. This time we still have Cruelty and Hunger, but we are now fighting Idol of the Hunt instead, which is Opportunist to all enemies instead of White Flame, which gave us those trash cards. So I'm going to see what I can do to fix this deck. I think part of it is I need to drop, I think I probably went Overflowing Barrier here, because I do want the low-cost shield option, I think. We aren't fighting White Flames, so we could bring in I think Ferric Rime is so-so. I don't know that it was doing enough for us. We may want an actual proper damage card. We may also just want Restorative Shield, since we're going to be picking up Shrivels potentially. And that's a good kind of midpoint between healing and shielding. We also probably do want another mana card. I don't, like, we could swap the mana shield for a proper focus. And see how this goes. Aside from that, yeah, this is, I don't know if we want to try and fit a Cauterize in our starting list. It's just, the question is just like, what would we cut? Because that is kind of the problem with defensive decks, right? Is that, like, you have so many things you have to account for to try and fit all your package, to fit all of your defensive tools in. And then on top of that, you have to be able to actually do damage. And that's just kind of a problem, you know? Whereas, like, this is the aggressive deck that I used previously that I may actually just take in again and see if it works the way that it had previously. Where if you're aggressive, you don't need that much shield. And this deck doesn't have shield at all, but it may be too aggressive. But we'll see. No shield in the starting deck, I mean. I don't know that it has any shield. Maybe all in on aggression. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious if this will go as well as it has for me in the past. So, like I said, our idols this time, we have Hunger, Cruelty, Hunt, which I think is, or at least was, the easiest combo. I think Endurance and White Flame were kind of the hardest ones. Oh, we do actually have to turn them on. Doop, doop, doop. So, Hunt is good for us, Cruelty is bad for us, Baelator is good for us if we can find enough Hunt cards. So here we go. Starting Mighty. That's pretty good. This is actually kind of questionable because of the Hunt passive. I think we'll take Power Surge and see if that ends up working. Frost Robes is amazing. Okay. So we don't really care about those. Thrill of the Hunt. Stasis. Deal 6x3 damage, gain powerful 1 on a critical hit. When discarded, gain evasion 2 this turn, critical 2 this turn, and lethal 2. So we need to have ways to discard it, but we can get those from the run. So it looks like the Hunt stuff is largely on this side. And, like, these are the two things we kind of really want. Agile Strike and Sudden Focus are both very good. Although, like I said, when we pull cards out of stasis, we only get 1 per turn. This does let us fight, and we do get to fight 2 of these, which are very good. Although Enraged Persistence got severely nerfed. It's still probably fine. Alright, that needs to go, because we don't need it anymore. Fortunately, we can remove it after this fight. Okay. We do want to hit 0 mana, though. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Rude. We would like some way to heal. But I think hunt is very important to have to set up for Idol of the Hunt. So the question is, do we need this reroll token for this? I don't know. Because we get another shot at removal here, is the thing. I'm okay with holding, I think, the Frost Strike for now and saving that. Oh, we already had a reroll token. I should have just removed. Oh, well. And immediately punish. Which is more overkill? The answer is using that. There we go. 2 of them down. We are now bleeding, but that's lethal. Okay. That kind of demands an upgrade, but it's very good. I don't think that's worth it. Although, it's not bad. Whoop. So the trick is this one does always shock us right now, which, you know, minor downsides. But I guess we're getting shocked anyway. So this will get us to supercharge. And yeah, like, aggro is good. Mana Bolt is very good. I think we do take that. Definitely Spyglass is very good. And then, yeah, I think we cut the Frost Strike because I'm totally fine with holding whatever for the whole run. Holding Frost Ropes for the whole run. Okay. We'll supercharge. We are going to end up summoning Dorkums. Goodbye. All right. Oh no, we're ambushed. We do really want to upgrade the Galvanized Blades. So this is unfortunately not quite going to be lethal. But this should be. There we go. That's very good into Baelator. I don't know that we have another removal we super want to make. Nimble Strike isn't amazing when we have Hunt. Go ahead and clear the way for other better strikes. Yeah. All right. Do we care about shocking ourselves? I think the answer has to be that we do not. And I think we just do this. It's unfortunately a little bit underwhelming. But so the thing that you just saw there was Agile Strike going to the top of our deck. Rude. So we do not have the ability to critical hit right now. But now we do. Alright. Oh. We need to kill you. Ah, rude. Gonna pitch that. Yeah, and we're just eating all the damage here. Because we get to kill. And we only actually ate 1 damage. Thrill of the Hunt. So yeah, that's this one. We do have ways to discard it. It does give us powerful if we crit. And it... So the other option is we get to summon a Void Stalker, which is very cool. But as much fun as summoning Doggo is, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good with the Frost Robes. So that goes to 6. So that doesn't give us more powerful. This is still discard 1, now it draws 2 strikes. Yeah, I think that upgrade is... No, we probably should do this upgrade. So then we just... It's a lot safer to play it if it doesn't shock us. Whoop. No! We were so close. We are drawing a strike here, and then yeah, that'll take care of it. Just feels a little bit silly that we died there, or not died, but that we didn't quite get that kill there. I think we just take the Predator's Focus. Kind of tempting to kill one of the Galvanized Blades. They're so-so until they get upgraded, but I may cut the Burst of Strength on the assumption because we're going to pick up another Enraged Persistence. I don't know that I'm not going to be able to commit an upgrade to that. I don't know that I like it if I can't commit an upgrade to it. This fight should be fine. Bloodswig is fine. Mind Tap is fine. I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to pitch the charge up. I don't actually know if this... Okay, good. That bug got fixed. Oh, whoops. Okay. So we would really like to get damage on that health before, but it doesn't look like we have the way to do that. We are going to be able to supercharge here if we want to, but we have no mana left, so we don't want to. We do still have a turn of critical left. Goodbye. And then, yeah, I will take another Enraged Persistence. I maybe should have taken the Arcane Strike, but I'm not here to not take Enraged Persistence. It's worth noting, like, Enraged Persistence is substantially worse than it was before until upgraded because it does now put you down a card. You're going to apply Bleed, so I do not want to bait you right now. God, I want to bait. I want to bait, but I can do that. Yeah, that'll work out. He's like, I want to do that, but I do not want to. Whatever. All right. That's really rude. That's kind of why I want the Bloodswig. Okay. I do kind of want to just copy that, but We're playing a bunch more cards. And we're kind of already committed to eating a decent amount of damage here. I can't test if Retained works, because I don't know that I actually want to hit into that this turn. Because if I do, it'll summon a bunch of dorks, which I don't really want to do. Rude. Okay. So I can actually pitch that, which will ensure that we have some evasion, which is nice. Also gets us lethal. I think I reroll and take Blood Swig for the healing. Although it does potentially delay our draw into our other stasis cards, which is kind of the downside to stasis. I still don't really want to cut anything. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, whoops, we only have the 2 strikes right now. I forgot we only had 2. I forgot we should not have got the Nimble Strike. That was a mistake. Do not love the Bleed 2. We cannot discard that. We do not have critical. Give me a second. All right, let's do... If we can at least kill one of them, our life gets easier. Although... Okay. Is that Blood Swig? That's Blood Swig. Yeah, we just ate a lot of health there. Fortunately... Oh, that's unfortunate. I hereby rescind whatever it was I was about to say about things, fortunately. I think we pitched that. Do we copy this? I think so. Really want critical? I really want, oh, that's not what I was looking for, but. How did you evade? What happened there? Did that thing, oh, these guys can't set up evasion. Right, well, that will actually use up our shock, which is kind of nice. Alright, there's Agile Strike, which is useful. This is 39, which is on a critical hit will kill. So we are evading at least one of those hits. And we get to heal, which is nice. And we evade 2 of those 3, then we heal back the 1 from the Blood Swig. Oof. Yeah, the fact that we just, like, took damage suddenly. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that, that there are whatever cards that are just like, and now you eat damage. Let's see, I can pitch that. And then if we get a crit, it kills. Let's get rid of those. Okay, but where was that evasion? Did it get evasion on death? It must have gotten evasion on death. Oh no, it has hidden. How did it get hidden? Where did that come from? This will draw us Blood Swig. Okay, good. I think we need the cleanse probably. Let's see what else. We could get a Thrill of the Hunt. Or we could get a Void Calling. We probably don't want either of those. I may want this. That's obviously going to be huge. This upgrade is very big. This upgrade is very big. I think we need to start upgrading the Enraged Persistences. And I think we do cut one of the Galvanized Blades. So, Cruelty cards. Commanding Spirit is fine. Are all of the Cruelty cards, or just all of these cards retained now? Maybe just all of them are retained and I just didn't notice. Huh. Vulture Fire slowly reads cards. So we can get... We didn't actually pick up that many good... We didn't really pick up any good strikes is the problem. Devouring Strike is okay. Let me see what I'm getting blocked about. Oh, okay. Give me a second. All right. So One Day Explained, it's that the thing I'm clicking through, they receive... Wait, but this is a hunt? Oh, it's part of the... But this is a hunt fight. That's a hunger bonus. Okay, anyway. So we do want to be a little careful with what we draw, although we don't really have a choice here. We are going to trip that. Yeah, we need more good strikes. Because the problem is, like, all of our good strikes are stasis, so they're locked. And we can play this, but I'm just going to discard everything. Oh, so the other change here is that Opportunist, now only the front enemy is going to trigger. Which is obviously a lot better for us. Okay, screw you. Screw you. That was nonsense. How are they getting... I'm just missing that they're getting hidden. That just dumpstered me. I was not prepared for a fight where the AI was cheating on hidden. And we don't have a way to actually hit the back line. I can force you to act, but that doesn't actually help me. And this shocks me. And it doesn't kill you. Are we just dead? This is not good. 27 from you. You don't have critical. I think we're just dead again. I guess we trigger your action. So that we can at least get the powerful. Oh right, we have Frost Rune. I forgot about that. Saved! Ugh. That Blade 3 is gross. Because we don't have a way to cleanse it off. Yeah. I've made some mistakes this run. Let me get it. There's a bug real quick. All right. Anyway, I mean, really, what nearly killed me that was just that I just didn't notice that hidden, and then the hidden was brutal. I think having another source of critical is important. And you really need to find a good strike from this upcoming fight. I mean, or it doesn't even have to be an amazing strike, but just like getting devouring strike should help. This will just draw us another follow-up, but we're actually going to do this. Because this will let us freeze. Which is pretty good for us. Hey, we got Blood Swig. Devouring Strike. That's pretty good. Cursed Apple is very good, though. Can't pass up a card draw trinket. So, you are a major pain in the butt. However, I think we should be good to go. So we can do this. And this will, oh, we are out of mana. Yeah, I think we just do that. So close. There we go. I should have tried to draw back into Devouring Strike because it would have been pretty easy to do. And get reroll here. And I think just having Stinging Strike is okay. This fight should be fine. Dread Blast would be pretty good. I don't care about Boundless Ritual. That's not amazing. I guess none of those are super useful, but it gives us a chance at getting an upgrade, which would be nice. So yeah, we don't automatically get shocked, but we are effectively guaranteed shocked with how this shakes out. And we are going to trip Opportunist here, which is not great. But I don't really see a good way around it. Pitch that. We don't take that much damage here. We are now shocked, but we are hoping we should be able to freeze this. Oh, that evasion is really annoying. Basically counting on Cruelty not ruining our day. And it kind of ruined our day. Oh, that was the weather, I guess, not the Cruelty. Give me a second. All right, Thrill of the Hunt, which we can just play for value. Although, yeah, that is a pretty annoying thing for us to be dealing with because we don't have a great answer for it. We can play that, but we just have to discard them, but we do get the evasion. No Blood Swig for us yet. Ugh. Gross. I don't think we can afford to sit around to try and get Devouring Strike lined up. Do we want any of the, like, I don't know that we can afford to take any more shock is the problem. I don't hate Dread Blast. Although, again, it does have that problem where it is a... We can now cut, I think, one of the follow-ups because we have a couple other strikes that I like more. And we're about to pick up another one. Okay, we are going to get frozen this turn, but freeze is no longer the huge threat that it used to be. Oh, right. We do have to be careful about tripping opportunists, though. I think we go ahead and play that. Mana works out pretty awkwardly here. I keep forgetting we have Vindictive Aura now, which is actually doing quite a lot of work for us. Which means that we don't need the Blood Swig as much. Rude. Do not like you. That's very good, but I think we may just want to copy that. We start by doing that. Okay, if we can get that off, we're happy. I don't think there's any way we can do that, though. And we don't have critical. I think we do this. Okay, so now we can do this. Which means... Oh, right, that's random targets. We can do this, though, because we're only going to actually take one hit here. Okay. We did get lucky on that one. Unfortunately, this doesn't do as much for us as we would like. So we get the plated, but we can't do anything with it. Everyone is overcharged. And we are bleeding. That bleed is just so obnoxious. And now we just eat a huge amount of damage because we did not draw into any of our ways to mitigate incoming. We need to find the Agile Strike, but we also, I guess, would have needed to find a way to get critical. Like that. I think we see what we get out of that. Okay. Elemental Strike. This gives us a base crit chance, which is really nice. And then I think we want to upgrade the other Enrage Persistence. I mean, this also lets us guaranteed keep one of the cards that we draw, which is nice. I think we upgrade the Enrage Persistence, and I think we move on. We're going to have to use another rest, though. Let's see. I would like this, but not really into cruelty. But I don't know, I'm kind of really like 4 enemy fights into whatever. But I would like to get a Gathering Bolt. I think, for that one jackwagon. Because having the ability to apply some arcane more consistently would be nice. Okay. So the nice thing here is that this should just trip you, and you can't actually do anything to us. Although we would like to find at least 1 mana. Please? No luck. And we don't want to trip your action right now. Right, we do get to evade some of these hits. Mana is absolutely kind of an issue for us. Oof. Alright, that is not going to kill everything. But it kills you. And it lets us supercharge. And that's pretty good too, actually. And that'll heal us a decent amount. I think we do absolutely want to end this fight now so we don't get bushwhacked by a hunt card. Because while shocked, you can just get dumpstered. Arms Race is mana. And mana is kind of... I know that I said I wanted the Gathering Bolt. I think we need the mana. I think we are moving on. I maybe should be working harder to like line up the Devouring Strike. So that's online. Guess we pitch one of those and... Do we supercharged? We can't actually... we can't get a good supercharge off this turn. Although I guess this doesn't actually work out the way I wanted to either. But I get to do that at least, which is nice. All right. This is pretty good. I might just copy that. And now they have Arcane Link 4, which is quite a lot of detonations. We can even do this, which lines up pretty well. This will trigger Opportunist, which will give us bleed, which we do not want. Especially when we could just do that. And I am fine ending the turn at this point. And this is not actually an idle fight. We may not actually need Bloodswig now that we have whatever, and Bloodswig we may be drawing instead of cards that we actually want. I don't think we want that. I think we want Cornered Focus probably. I'll take Arcane Strike. That's very good. Give me a second. All right, let me think. I don't think I copied that. I do think I copied this for value. Okay. Oh. Downside to killing you is that now we can't taunt you. Yeah. Throw the hunt, which we could discard for value. But I don't know that we want to. Well, gives us critical and gives us lethal, which we don't otherwise have access to. I guess I think we pitch those two. I do want to play that though. And then you know what? You can go for it. We're going to be very overcharged anyway. Yeah, I think Bloodspike can go. Very good damage. Take the Shocking Focus. Oh, and I think the other follow-up strike could probably also go. At this point, this fight could be a problem because we do kind of need to find our evasion on the right turns. And you just don't have a great way to line that up. And also I'm playing very dangerously here. Because I'm crazy. And we got Agile Strike, which we needed. This we don't really need right now. But we can't really play that. So and now we have all the evasion we need. Rude. Wow. Yeah. Just surprised we explode. Nothing we can do about it. And we can supercharge, but yeah. Problem is we kind of need to be able to discard this. We don't have a way to do that. I don't think there's any way we can freeze here. Okay. This will get us there. This is what we needed to see. Pitch that, pitch that. Okay, we do get to evade this turn. Ugh. Again with the bleed. I probably should have just held that, actually. That wasn't smart to play that. We are bleeding, but I think we still supercharge. Okay, so we get to hold that. But we are fairly... yeah, there's that hidden coming out. And us exploding again. It does take the hidden away at least. Oh, we're bleeding again? I didn't even realize that we were still bleeding. Oh no, it's just a visual effect. Let me see if I've got anything in the bug report. Actually, let me pause real quick. Well, I was going to report that bug, but it looks like I broke Discord, which is unfortunate. I have no clue what my current status is. Apparently I did have evasion. How much evasion? That's a mystery. Not that much. We ran out of evasion. Okay, we do need to kill this turn, probably, or we die. And you still have Opportunist, which is not my favorite thing. So I want to play this, but I can't. Just have to go and get the kill. Is that any good? This is probably good. Gives us at least some cleanse. That seems good. Like, Bloodswig is not bad, but I don't think it's what we want, really. This goes to 6 strikes, which I think is very good. And yeah, I think we cut Bloodswig, because I think it stands between us and the cards we need to save us. Okay, this fight seems like it will probably kill us, but I want to take it. This fight, though, seems impossible to take if we get unlucky on the mirror. We don't even have to get unlucky, those cards are just going to kill us. So I think we have to, unfortunately, go this direction. Because I don't think we can afford to take... Actually, I didn't even realize that's a mirror mist card. Yeah, I don't think we can take any mirror mist fights. I think the Reflect will just murder us. I don't super want to fight snails, but I think we're going to have to. Alright, now we do get to heal. Because that card is doing good work for us. Do we pitch this, or do we... I think we do. I think we pitch Hunt, because we're just not going to get that out this turn. I don't super want to trip this action, but I guess it's actually fine, because we're going to follow it by freezing. And it's kind of an unfortunate hand, but that's pretty unfortunate, actually. We do at least have a decent amount of evasion. Although there's our evasion gone. And we're now bleeding. But, let's get rid of some of the bleed. We can stem the bleeding, if you will. All right. End the turn. All right. This is actually okay. I kind of actually want the Brainstorm, though. I think like card draw is kind of one of our weaknesses right now. All right. Get out of that. I think we pitch that and that. For some reason I thought I was going to be able to hit Supercharged here. I mean, the reason is because I'm bad at math. All right, so you're going to lose a bunch of your opportunist decks. You're going to get absolutely effed up on random nonsense. Did I take the Purging Waters? I did not. What did I take? Oh, the Brainstorm. Yeah, I stand by that decision. I can't stand anywhere else after all. Alright, we will at least get to evade these hits. I'm just going to outright kill Discord because it seems to have died. Let's see. So we are suffering from things. We are arcane threatened. This will freeze you at least. We are looking at detonating here, but you don't have Opportunist. I think we played that as much as I don't want to. I think we need to get these out. I also really want to get a couple hits in though. Thank you. Oh, we lost our Arcane Rune. Of course, because we exploded. That's very unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so we do need to get a freeze here, or we die. Fortunately, we should be able to do that. That does shock us, which is bad. I might have to do it anyway. We have just so much curse that I didn't even realize initially. And that Arcane Barrier is brutal. I should have played that. Kind of really just trying to trip another Arcane Detonation here. Looking at exploding here potentially, which would be bad. Because the Arcane Link fell off. Alright, so we need to try and get some evasion for all the good that does us. We do need to do that though, because we do need to get rid of one of the Frenzy stacks. I think we're just dead. Yeah. Made it to Area 3 this time, just did not have it. Not really sure exactly where I screwed up, but I definitely did. Cruelty hurts. This deck was just bad. I made mistakes. I tried to rely on Enrage Strike, Persistence still being good, and it's just not really right now. Also, Cruelty plus Hunt is a pretty nasty combo because we only get 4 cards before Opportunist trips, although Opportunist wasn't really a huge threat this... it kind of hurt, but not a ton. I don't know. I think all-in aggro just kind of failed me here. I didn't have the pieces for it, and I paid the price. Last time I did this, having all those free upgrades was a huge part of what made the run. And probably also I need to be more aggressively cutting cards. I'm not really taking advantage of the fact that you can get down to a very small deck size. And I think that would probably help a lot. I think self-stats was also probably a mistake because we took a lot of damage to self-shock, and that was a problem because we did not have ways to deal with that, and we were not winning fast enough to compensate. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I'll see you next time. Doodles.